Alright YouTube, this is Datguy781. This is going to be a Halloween video based on survival of the undead. As you saw in one of my other videos, I had a run-in with the, well, I didn't have a run-in with the zombie, but some poor unfortunate somebody did at the park when I was jogging at. So, I had to get out of there and come home and arm myself. But, well, it's the day after. Luckily, we didn't get attacked in the night. So, let's go ahead and go over the kit we have here. Alright, first we gotta wear some clothes. Always gotta wear clothes. Gotta protect yourself, especially against, zombies, because they bite, scratch, and do all type of horrible things. What we have here is my zombie survival shirt. On the shirt is pictured several ways to survive a zombie attack and ways to avoid zombies. Also on the bottom, there are the rules. The general 10 rules for zombie survival. Alright, now that we got the shirt out of the way, next up is going to be a pleather jacket. I said pleather because it ain't leather. And the reason we're going to rock a pleather jacket is because, as stated, zombies do scratch, bite, and stuff and whatnot, and you can get the virus. This is actually fairly thick, and this will be adequate protection if a zombie tries to get in reach of scratching me. Because, if they bite, you're kind of screwed, but hopefully the other stuff I'll show you protect me against that. All right, we're going to have the standard cargo pants because I'm going to have to carry a lot of gear with me. Nothing too special about those. Standard, like, operator style looking pants. Next, we're gonna have the little tactical bag you see there. It goes over your shoulder. It's more like a satchel, as they said in that one movie. And then we're gonna have to rock the JanSport backpack. Yeah, I don't have any cool Maxpedition stuff, but whatever. JanSport's always worked. Anyone that's owned the JanSport, it'll last a lifetime. I've had this since birth. I don't know. All right, let's go over the weapons. Alright, now it's me and my wife gonna be surviving this apocalypse, so that's why there's more than one weapon you see here. Alright, for me, I'm gonna be rocking the Kel-Tec SU-16. It's clearly pimped out with a different stock, different forend, red dot/green dot sight, and we also have the attack light on here, which is extremely bright. I don't have the pressure switch attached to it, only because I don't want every time I squeeze the pistol grip for the light to come on and get my location away for the zombies, clearly. Alright, next long gun. It's going to be for my wife, which is a Kel-Tec Sub 2000 chamber to 9mm. It's rocking the 33 round mags. We also have some extra mags and pouches here that she's going to have on her person. Then we also got, a long gun is going to be our primary gun, but of course we're going to need sidearms as well. And that's where those come in handy. We're going to rock the Glock 26. That's going to be hers, 33 round magazines. And then we're going to have the Beretta 92FS, which is going to be my gun with the 30 round mag. Now, to accompany these guns, we're not just going to go with one mag for each gun. We're going to have multiple magazines. Bam! Those are the magazines for the pistols. We're talking about Glock, Beretta magazines, and a variety of, round counts. But, hopefully, zombies are slow. Hopefully, we won't have to use all this ammo. Then, of course, we're going to have extra magazines for the rifle here. And then, last but not least, it's definitely not going to be a last-ditch gun. This is going to be the Mosin Nagant. This is going to be the extremely long version. And this has a 5-round box magazine that's bolt action, so it's going to kind of force us to slow down our fire. There's not going to be no spray and pray with this. It's going to be selecting my targets at long distances. If I have to take out some zombies at a distance, like let's say I got a large shambling horde of zombies of maybe like 15 or more, then I can probably take them out with this as opposed to using my close quarters weapons. Alright, for a melee weapon, because I'm going to be the only person meleeing out of me and my wife, it's going to be the large pry bar / torque wrench. Yeah, I don't have any special, melee weapon. I don't have any hatchets or anything like that, or, I don't even have a baseball bat. But you know what? Since I work on cars a lot, I know this can do some damage. And it's heavy, but you know what? No one's going to want to get hit with that, especially a zombie. Alright, now, next up, we're going to have our last-ditch weapons, also for utility purposes. We're going to be rocking 2 different pocket knives here, Spyderco Tenacious, Bird Cara combo wedge. We're also going to have the Cold Steel Roach Belly, as well as a little neck knife. That's going to probably be the last-ditch weapon there. For lighting purposes, we're going to be rocking a Streamlight Polytac, as well as this Super Fire that I got off eBay, which is like 300 lumens, but it's extremely bright. For 300 lumens is pretty darn bright, and I paid under 20 bucks for that. It's brighter than the Polytech, which I paid like 45 for. We want to be able to see what's up the road, so we got our binoculars here. Heck, zombies. See, the thing is, when you set up camp, a zombie could be like miles and miles away. And you want to know that they're miles and miles away because eventually they're going to get to you at some point. So that's not going to be the right place to set up camp. So you want to know, you need to see what's up the road. You just got to know what's going on. All right, speaking of knowing what's going on, that's where this comes in handy. It is an Eaton FR500 radio. It's solar powered, crank powered, battery powered, can be charged by USB, charges cell phones. It does have a siren, alarm, clock, radio, and light. So this is going to be an awesome little addition to your, your kit or something similar to this. It doesn't have to be this, but it's got, you should have something similar. You got to stay informed. All right, next up, it's going to be the Gerber suspension multi-tool. I think this is an awesome multi-tool for the money. Only runs about 25 to roughly 30 bucks. But to me, it offers the same uses as any other multi-tool. And everything does lock into place like the, the higher end tools as well. And it's Gerber, so it's, decent quality. Next up is a more universal tool. It's duct tape. If you can't duck it, you can finish that sentence if you like, or that phrase, because duct tape is going to be needed at all times. And I recommend getting the Gorilla tape, because Gorilla tape is the toughest duct tape on earth, allegedly. Next up, we're going to have gloves and mechanics gloves. Clearly that's where I want as much of my body covered as possible in case of a zombie attack. Next up, we have our little lantern here. When we set up camp, or if we hold up in a building, it's going to be no power. So that's going to be needed, for light purposes, to light up a room without using the tack lights or the weapon light. And finally, we're going to have a water bottle because we got to hydrate. It's going to be one water bottle between me and my wife, but hopefully we'll get water on the way. And luckily, this is metal, so I can actually boil water in it if I need to purify it. And it's me and my wife, so we can share the same bottle. So there it is, the zombie survival kit. And now on this kit, I'm not going to include any of my shotguns, which I have 3. I mean, those could also be substituted for the long guns, but I prefer the capacity over the firepower of the shotguns, mainly because, let's face it, I can fit 8 rounds in my 870 and 5 rounds in my Mossberg 500, and I do have a single shot shotgun, but that's not going to compare to the 30 rounds of the SU-16, the 33 rounds of the Sub 2000, the 30 and 33 rounds of the sidearms, as well as the extra magazines there. So, and shotgun shells will take up a lot more space in the kit than these magazines would. And the majority of the stuff will actually fit in that pack there, which is going to be my wife's pack, and that's going to be on my back, having most of the bulk of the weight on it. So, and also, one last thing. I think this should be, this is highly recommended for anybody who doesn't have it and who knows somebody that doesn't know. Zombie Survival Guide by Max Brooks. Yeah, it's in layman's terms. It's for those who don't know and who don't anticipate the zombie attack. But I recommend getting it, putting it in your kit so you can throw it to the moron that has no idea what a zombie is. This is Datguy781 signing out.